Hey guys, Jonathan Flynn here for JM Sports 100 and the JM Sports Show. How is it going? I'm here to make college football picks for Saturday, September 6th, 2014, week 2 of the college football season. But before I do that, don't forget to like the JM Sports Show page on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Links will be down in the description. And we are off to a fairly good start. We're off to a 2-1 start this week. We did go 1-1 on Friday as we had Pittsburgh beating Boston College. They did that 30-20. We also took Washington State to beat Nevada. They fell short doing that. Nevada getting a 24-13 win. All right, here we go. Once again, don't do channels, don't do times, don't do channels, too many games, don't do a whole lot of talking. Occasionally I'll stop and throw a tidbit in for a certain game, but for the most part it's just say the teams and make the pick. Here we go. Florida Atlantic and number 2, Alabama. I am going to go with Alabama. Number 4, Oklahoma takes on Tulsa. Give me Oklahoma. Western Illinois takes on 18th ranked Wisconsin. Give me Wisconsin. McNeese State takes on Nebraska. Give me Nebraska. Kansas State takes on number 20. Kansas State takes on Iowa State. I am going to go with Kansas State there. Number 24 Missouri takes on Toledo. I am going to go with Missouri. Arkansas State and Tennessee can be Tennessee. Buffalo takes on Army, and I am going in that game there with. I have to look because I completely forgot. I am going in that game with Army. Next up, we've got Stony Brook in Connecticut. Give me UConn. SMU in North Texas. Give me North Texas. Western Kentucky takes on Illinois. Give me Illinois. Akron and Penn State. Give me Penn State. Central Michigan takes on Purdue. I am going to go with the Boilermakers. Howard and Rutgers. Give me Rutgers. South Carolina State takes on number 23 Clemson. Clemson looking to bounce back after getting thrashed by Georgia last weekend. I am going to go with Clemson to bounce back there. Navy and Temple. Give me Navy, UAB, and Mississippi State. I am going to go with Mississippi State. South Alabama and Kent State. Give me Kent State. New Mexico State and Georgia State. Give me New Mexico State. Colorado and Massachusetts. Give me Colorado. Sacramento and California. Give me Cal. Fresno State and Utah. Give me Fresno State. Eastern Washington and Washington. Give me Washington. Number 14 USC. Number 13 Stanford. This is a tough game to pick here. Two very, very young teams. I believe it was 9 freshmen that USC started last week. Stanford's offensive line is really young. This game has a chance to be ugly. I do think Stanford squeaks out with a win. Not real confident about it. I have no idea. This is going to be a really good game, though. Really fun to watch. It could be ugly, but fun to watch, especially because it is a national TV game. We'll see how that affects the younger players as well. Ohio takes on Kentucky. I am going to go with Kentucky. Eastern Kentucky takes on Miami, Ohio. Give me Miami, Ohio. Virginia Military Institute takes on Bowling Green. I'm going to go with Bowling Green. Middle Tennessee and Minnesota. Give me Minnesota. Northern Illinois takes on Northwestern. Northwestern not going to be happy with not going to be happy with the way they performed against Cal last week. Northern Illinois without Jordan Lynch just isn't the same team, obviously. I'm going with Northwestern. Maryland, South Florida. I'm going to go with Maryland. Ball State and Iowa. Give me Iowa. Mississippi State, and I'm sorry, Missouri State and Oklahoma State. Give me Oklahoma State. Richmond and Virginia. Give me Virginia. Georgia Tech and Tulane. I'm going to go with Georgia Tech. Eastern Michigan takes on Florida. I am going to go with the Gators. Nicholls State takes on Arkansas. Give me Arkansas. Number 15, Ole Miss takes on Vandy. Remember, I called for Ole Miss to get upset by Boise State last week, and they did not. Ole Miss really impressed me. I think they're a really good team. I do think they will beat Vandy this weekend. Old Dominion and North Carolina State. I am going to go with North Carolina State. Wagner and Florida International. I'm going to go with Florida International. Savannah State and Georgia Southern. Give me Georgia Southern. Campbell and Appalachian State. I am going to go with the FC let me try that over. Campbell and Appalachian State. I am going to go with Appalachian State. Number 7, Michigan State, and number 3, Oregon. I'm going with Oregon here, but I'm not that comfortable about it. Michigan State, I love their quarterback. I love Cook. I think he's a great quarterback. Michigan State really does need to win this game but I am going to go with Oregon. Oregon, I believe, is like a 2 touchdown favorite in this game. This game is going to be a lot closer than that, I think, but I do have Oregon winning. Next up, we have Gardner Webb and Wake Forest. Give me Wake Forest. San Jose State takes on number 5 Auburn. I am going to go with Auburn. Number 17 Arizona State, New Mexico. Give me Arizona State. East Carolina, number 21 South Carolina. South Carolina has got to get the taste out of their mouth from being rolled by Texas A&M last weekend. I think they do that very handily against East Carolina. Murray State takes on number 25 Louisville. I am going to go with Louisville. Southeast Missouri State takes on Kansas. I am going to go with Kansas. Duke takes on Troy. I'm going to go with Duke. Florida A&M takes on the Hurricanes, and I am going to go with Miami. Louisiana Tech and Louisiana Lafayette. I'm going to go with Louisiana Tech. Rhode Island and Marshall. Give me Marshall. Elkhorn State and Southern Miss. I am going to go with Southern Miss. Idaho and Louisiana Monroe. Give me Louisiana Monroe. Citadel and Florida State. I'm going to go with Citadel. Nah, no, I'm really not. I'm kidding. I'm going to go with Jameis Winston in Florida State. However, I do have to say Jameis Winston did not play well against Oklahoma State in my eyes last weekend, especially passing the football. Definitely won't have a problem with Citadel this weekend, though. Number 9, Texas A&M takes on Lamar. I am going to go with Texas A&M. Northwestern State takes on number 10 Baylor. I am going to go with Baylor. Sam Houston State takes on number 12 LSU. I'm going to go with LSU. The big game everybody's talking about, Michigan and number 16 Notre Dame. The rivalry is coming to an end, and who's going to get the last laugh? I think it's Notre Dame here, guys. I really do. I think Notre Dame is just. I think this comes down to. I think the teams are pretty evenly matched. I think it comes down to coaching. And if you give me the option of Brian Kelly and Brady Hoke, I'm going to take Brian Kelly. I think Brian Kelly is a better coach. I do think Golston is the better quarterback. I am going to go with the Irish to beat Michigan. That game could go either way. It wouldn't surprise me if Michigan did win the game. Either way, no matter which way it goes down, I do think it's a very tight football game. Next up, we've got Towson and West Virginia. Give me West Virginia. BYU and Texas. I'm going to go with Texas. Virginia Tech and Ohio State. I am going to go with Ohio State. I don't love it, but I don't love Virginia Tech. They have a really good defense, but not a very good offense. As far as the Ohio State quarterback situation, it showed a little bit of improvement in the second half against Navy. It's only going to continue to show improvement, I think. Give me Ohio State to beat Virginia Tech. San Diego State, number 21, North Carolina. I am going to go with North Carolina. Grambling State and Houston. Give me Houston. Idaho State and Utah State. Give me Utah State. Memphis at number 11, UCLA. Give me UCLA. Northern Colorado. And UNLV. Give me UNLV. Air Force takes on Wyoming. Give me Air Force. Colorado State and Boise State. I am going to go with Boise State. Boise State's a lot better, I think, than the showing they had against the very good Ole Miss team last weekend. Oregon State and Hawaii. Give me Oregon State. And rounding out the night, Texas Tech and UTEP. And I'm going to go with Texas Tech. Alright, guys. There was some picks in there that I'm a little iffy about, but for the most part, I'm pretty confident. The NFL picks are going to be up in just a minute. They're already recorded. I just haven't uploaded them yet. I'm looking at them right now, and I'm going to upload this first and then upload the NFL picks. But anyways, they're all coming, so enjoy your football weekend. First full football weekend of the year with, of course, college on Saturday and NFL on Sunday. I am Jonathan Mosette for JM Sports 100 and the JM Sports Show, and I will see you guys next time.